welcome. Yes, Virgin Islands chess, everyone. How's everything going? Just wanted to go through this short game from the Freedy Online playlist again. Congratulations if you made it this far. Over 30 videos now on the playlist. How's everybody doing? Let's go for e4, c5, f4, and I think we have a video talking about not to King's Gambit, a Sicilian defense. Right, so that's exactly what this is, Sicilian defense with the King's counter Gambit. So go for knight c6 and c3 was played. c3 is a good move, but let's find out why the King's Gambit here isn't so safe. Alright, with d5 and e5. Well, d4 now, after c captures d4, queen gets to capture on d4 now, guys, and this is a short miniature. I wanted to go over this with you guys. g3, and a little quiz here, too. Queen e4 check, and my opponent put up his queen, his or her queen now, to block. I believe my opponent was a Mexican. Anyways, okay, it says here the engine wants you to take on h1. What would you guys play in this position? Would you guys play queen into h1? Well, if you do, that's the star move. Queen into h1, and now knight to f3. And now, what is the best move? What is the best move for the queen, actually? Well, it's best to just not move the queen and actually just to play the move bishop to g4. Okay? But I'm going to show you guys how to win this game in style with giving up the queen. Okay? So queen captures on f3, and I wasn't afraid of this. I was not afraid because I actually knew how to win this in exchange for a queen and a rook and a knight. Okay, so black has a rook and a knight for a queen. That's 8 points to 9 points. Okay, in terms of material value for each team. A knight to b4 going after c2 square, and queen to b3 and bishop to f5. Okay, bishop to f5 now, looking at c2 square for the royal fork, and now defending properly with knight to a3, my opponent, and now knight to h6. Okay, now going after the king's side. So bishop to b5 check was played by my opponent, dropping the knight back to block the check. Knight c6 is correct. And king to f1. King to f1, maybe some defense here. Anyway, long castles, rook castle queen side, played by myself. And knight to c4 played by my opponent. And now knight to d4. So now after moving the knight for team white, now looking after the c2 square again as it does. Queen to e3 looking for some defense, but now guys, find the best move for black in the position for my beginners. Find the best move for black in this position for my beginners, guys. What did you find? Well, knight captures bishop is a good move, but that comes with check. It turns out the best move in the position was just e6. So, yeah, good prophylaxis. a4 played by my opponent, and now you get to play knight to c2, okay? And actually, there is a defense here for c5 square, guys, as the bishop defends. Okay, that's why I played e6, and bishop to queen to c3 now, not being able to take, and now just capturing a free rook. Knight captures on a1. Queen to a3 attacking the knight, and now knight to c2. Queen to f3 played by my opponent. Knight to g4. Now going after a2 square with the royal fork here. The royal flush, and knight to a5 was played. And now, yeah, as I mentioned, guys, if not something like just check here, I would just say you play like another random move, maybe like, I don't know, you could maybe throw a check here, then after takes, and now white is checking, and it looks like there might be some mating here. Okay, so yeah, queen c8 mate, this is going to be checkmate. So in order to avoid that checkmate, play the best move in the position, and that's just, after threatening the mate here, just capture a2 with the fork, and now the game is terminated. Thank you guys for watching. Short one, and let's just go through the, starting from the opening position here on the virtual engine, Chess-Based India. e4, c5, f4, knight c6, c3, d5, e5, d4, c captures, queen captures, d4, and g3 now opening up for the rook with check. And yes, you're supposed to take h1, and then you're supposed to bring the bishop up here, but now showing you guys how to just win this in style and just capturing queen sacrifice on f3. And now knight to b4, queen to b3 as we saw, and this is how you do it now with a rook and a knight, rook and a horse for a queen, dropping back after the check, king slides over to f1, long castles, king f1 was just prophylaxis, defense, and getting the knight over. Now playing e6, so now the check is impossible on the c5 square, as we talked about earlier, guys. And now forking, queen and rook. Rook gets taken on a1, attacking the queen again after being attacked on a3 square. And after queen to e3, knight g4, knight a4, threatening b2 mate, and now just it's too late because now there's a royal flush fork there on a2. Thanks everyone for watching and participating. The short 5.5-minute video. Many more to come in the future. This again is not to King's Gambit and play g3 after queen e4 check with the white pieces, and also a nice little stylish queen sacrifice there, and also showing how to win in the FIDE Online World Chess Arena. Thank you guys. See everyone next time. It's your host Colin. Bye bye for now.